seeing things running through your head. Who can you call? Ghostbusters! An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Oh, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. My head likes the ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If you have dose of a freaky ghost, baby, you better call Ghostbusters! Let me tell you something. Bustin' makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Don't get caught alone, no, no. Ghostbusters! When it comes through your door, unless you just want some more, I think you better call Ghostbusters! Ow! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Think you better call Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I can't hear you. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Louder! Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Who can you call? Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! It likes the girls too.
Okay, we're back. This is the 1986 CINEKYD Dance Marathon, and if you're just joining us, this is live television coming to you from the heart of Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, as the boys and girls who are part of our organization attempt to generate revenue so that their programs can continue. CINEKYD has been around since 1976. That's when it was officially incorporated, and when what was just a little idea to provide a small group of youngsters with an opportunity to work in the field of communication expanded and became what we know as CINEKYD. Along the way, it has grown and developed, and fortunately or unfortunately, depends on how you look at things, has become a full-fledged non-profit youth service corporation. It's a mini business. And as much as we would like to focus our energies exclusively on working with kids, that is not as easy a task as it might seem to be. CINEKYD is governed by a board of trustees and is provided with counsel by the board and a number of very caring parents so that the organization can continue, can operate. With us in the studio is a member of the board of trustees, in fact, the treasurer of the corporation known as CINEKYD Enterprises, Mr. John Bethard. John, I'm very pleased that you could join us early on the dance marathon. I wonder if you would be willing to share with our audience here and the folks at home about the great misconception. You've spoken to a number of parent groups this year especially the folks whose kids are part of the operation. What, as the treasurer, have you found is probably the greatest misconception in the mind of most people?
Most people think it's a very small organization, it's a very small budget. We have a very large budget. It's over $100,000 a year, and people don't realize how much it really costs to operate the place. They think everything's pretty much free, but it does cost lots of money to rent it.
One of the primary concerns, of course, is to meet the bills. Even though for 10 years we functioned without a paid staff, we draw upon volunteers such as yourself. Where do many of these dollars go?
Most of the dollars go for rent, utilities, and that type of thing for the actual building facility. Over 50% of our money goes for that. It's very expensive to have a building like this.
The problem, of course, in providing a communication program is that you have to have a place, the equipment, and of course a facility that serves the program. What brought you to this operation from a personal standpoint?
Well, my son was involved in it. He got me involved. Usually if he's involved in something, I'll get involved.
In sharing with some of the other parents, do you find that most families operate that way, or is that unfortunately a passing kind of a thing?
I think it's a passing kind of thing because I've been involved in Little League baseball, or basketball in the township, and it seems like there's just a certain group of parents. You see these parents in all the organizations. I've seen some of the same parents here what was in the baseball, same parents what's at the school functions. It's just a small group.
You have a son and a daughter. If indeed you and your wife have chosen to stay close to the organizations where your kids are involved, what do you feel is the advantage for parents in doing that?
I think if the parent seems involved, the kids will stay involved. If you can motivate yourself, the kids will get motivated with you. If you show a little bit of interest, they'll be interested. If you show no interest, I don't think sometimes they seem to shy away from it.
From a practical standpoint, and I guess from a personal standpoint, what do you feel as a parent that your son derived from his experience here over the last 4 years?
Probably being able to work with people and meeting deadlines and this type of thing, that you have to work as a team, not as an individual. If you're the star and you don't get something, somebody else doesn't get something done, it won't be done no matter what you do.
Would you have a problem with seeing John go on in a few years and work in this kind of thing professionally?
No. I think that's what he wants to do. He's got his love there. He's been doing this since elementary school. He worked with Mr. Abbott up at Cold Springs, and he's been involved in it ever since then.
Mr. John Bethard, the treasurer of the Board of Trustees of CINEKYD Enterprises Incorporated, and hopefully we're going to give the treasurer some work to do at the end of the day, that the 16 hours will be a very profitable one. I'd like to invite you to join us now as we focus our cameras and microphones across the hallway to the Roger L. Gordon Audion, where the actual dance marathon is going full steam.
Okay, second contest, let it roll. We have a spot dance. Yeah, it's a spot dance.
The sun will be shining.
Okay. The spot was our audio out to all the people watching us right now. And the winners of these valuable supermarket prizes are Amy Bankel and Mark Miller. Aren't they cute? Are they not cute? Woo! Okay, well, here we go. Now everyone has to dance.
Hello there. Okay. By 11 o'clock tonight, we're going to have this all worked out. We're going to share with you every hour along the way the efforts of the young people as they, dance the day away and most of the night away. And we'd also like to share with you the essence of CINEKYD, little samplers, as it were, of what our young people are able to produce. This is a series that premiered this year. It harkens back to the old Ernie Kovacs kind of early video. We call it Rusty's Playhouse, and once an hour for the next several hours we're going to share with you some of the zaniness, the hilarity that is a part of CINEKYD's program. Here is episode 1 as you meet the characters who populate the world in Rusty's Playhouse.
Welcome to Rusty's Playhouse.
Well, here we are. I left some cookies on this plate. Now I don't know what happened to them.
I do.
What?
I do.
What happened to them, Mr. Mike?
I ate them
Well, why did you do that?
because I was hungry.
Well, I don't think that was very nice.
Aww.
Hey, guys. Hungry? At least you didn't eat your food. Jaws 1. Jaws 2. Where's Jaws 3? Why do you always do that? I know who that is. It's Mr. Mailman, Mr. Mailman.
Hi, Rusty.
Hi, Mr. Mailman.
Mr. Mailman. How you doing, huh?
Fine.
Well, I got plenty of junk around here, I tell you. Look, I got plenty of mail for you, I think. Let's see. I tell you, our mailman's work is never done, you know?
It's a lot of mail.
Yeah.
A letter from 1959.
I never said when it was done. It just gets done, Rusty. Here, you take this half of the bag and I'll eat this half, okay? I'm sure they'll come in here.
So, how are your family?
My family, oh, they're just fine. They're just fine. They're just
How many kids did you say you have now?
Let's see. 42, and the latest model's on the way.
How do you support all those kids?
Well, it takes a lot of work. And we get plenty of peanut butter and jelly. Oh, Here it is. It's from your aunt in Idaho. She said happy 13th birthday.
It's a year late.
Like I said, you never know when it gets done, but it gets done, you know? Look, I gotta get on the road. So, here.
Oh.
Sure.
Will you help me get this stuff? Sure.
You better get that.
I know who that is. Max!
Rusty, how you doing, Rusty?
Hey, Max. Rusty, you look good. You been working out? No.
Oh, that's good. Hey,
All right, we're gonna make chocolate chip cookies. You like chocolate chip cookies? I love chocolate chip cookies. I like chocolate chip cookies too. All right, ready? You take the batter, okay? All right, take the batter, okay? Pour it over here, okay? That's good. Now pour the chips into the batter, all right? Like this? Yeah, that's good. You're doing it. It doesn't take genius, but you're doing it. Okay, then take the batter, okay? Put them into man-sized wads, okay? Hey, that's good. That's good. A little bit more man, you know. Okay. Come on. This is chocolate chip cookies, okay? Not chocolate chip. These are chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate. Right. Now lock it on to the point like that. All right. All right. Now we're gonna bake it. Look. This is good sticky batter. I'll tell you. All right. Here's a towel. Thanks, Max. Okay. Now we're gonna cook this at let's say 350. No. 500 because it'll make it go faster, alright? Alright? I'm gonna look for the oven, okay? Okay? You do have an oven in here, right? Oh, it should be around here somewhere. Okay, I'll be looking for it, okay? Okay. I know who that is! Mr. Gherkin! Thank you. I got something for you today, though. I do. What's that? This, my friend, is the Maltese albatross. Yes, he is. Have a seat there, Mr. Albatross. Now, you better not let him. You got sticky fingers. Now, let me tell you something about Rusty. This Maltese albatross. He comes from Africa, the jungles of Africa. The only problem is, don't have a name for him. How? Wait, Rusty. You're a good friend of mine. You name him. Go ahead. I'm not. Any name you want. Go ahead. You can do it. I know. Okay. Take a good look at him. How about Spot? I always like that name, Spot. Spot. That's a good name, but not an albatross name. You know what I mean? You know, this needs something different. Something bold. Look at him. Doesn't he look good? How about Rover? Well, let me see. Rover. No, I don't think Rover is such a good name. Those are dogs' names, you know? This isn't a dog, this is an albatross. I hate to tell you, but he kind of looks like a dog to me. Rusty, this is a Maltese albatross, definitely not a dog. What do you say we call him? Harvey. We'll call him Harvey. He looks just like a Harvey. Don't you look like a Harvey? Well, Oh boy, we're gonna get him outside. Okay. Well, I'm going to do a press conference. You can see me in the paper. I'll be looking for it, Mr. Gherkin. So thank you. I'll be seeing you later. Okay. Bye. Wait. Oh my goodness, Harvey, get back here. Cookies aren't. Get back here, Harvey.
Rusty, your door was open so I walked right in.
Fine. How are you, goody two shoes?
I'm fine, thanks.
Harvey, get back here, Harvey. That's a pretty nice dress. How many dresses do you have now?
382. Oh, no, now it's 383.
That's a lot of dresses.
Yes, it is. Daddy says he's going to build a whole new wing in the house just for my gorgeous dresses. Wait, there's a little spot of dirt on it.
Oh, it doesn't look too bad.
Do you have a brush or something?
brush.
Oh, maybe
You
it's
guys
in
see a
there.
brush? No, baby, don't go in there. I'm really sorry. I hope you don't do that to me. My albatross. Listen, you just threw something okay? What do you want? Nothing, Mother! I gotta go. Rusty. See my albatross. I'll look for your albatross. Please, thank you, Rusty. My beautiful friend. Where is the albatross? I don't believe. Where's the albatross?
Okay, we're back, and what I'd like to share with you now is an update on our financial situation here. The goal for this 1986 CINEKYD Dance Marathon is $3,000. I'd like to tell you that at the end of the first hour, we have raised $609.31. That's a nice way to get started, I assure you, as we move onward and upward to our goal of $3,000. There'll be more dancing, more singing, more videotapes and visits with CINEKYD students, and a little later during the day, some visits from some distinguished CINEKYD alumni, plus, by popular demand, a visit with none other than Samson the Talking Beagle. All this and more as CINEKYD's 1986 Dance Marathon continues.
Okay. Hi, I'm Tom.
And I'm Wendy.
Go ahead, Wendy.
And we are playing a double shot hour here, so we want everybody moving and getting excited. I know it's early in the morning, but wake up, everybody, and right along.
Moving right along in search of good times and good news. With good friends you can't lose. This could become a habit. Opportunity knocks once, let's reach out and grab it.
Yeah!
Together we'll nab it.
We'll hitchhike, bus, or yellow cabin.
Cabin?
Moving right along. Footloose and fancy-free.
1986 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. If you're just tuning in, you're watching history in the making as the young people of CINEKYD Enterprises Incorporated in Willow Grove staged their annual dance marathon and a 16-hour cable telethon. The whole purpose of this operation is to generate dollars for the CINEKYD students and their programs. This is another one of their efforts to become self-supporting, as it were. And we've finished up the first hour. We've got 15 hours to go. We will be on the air until 12 midnight tonight. And each and every hour you'll have a chance to see the kids dancing in the Roger L. Gordon Audion, which is across the hall from our studios here. During the course of each and every one of the hours, we'll be visiting with young people, members of the staff, the board, the parents, and this year, for the first time, I'm delighted to say that a number of the CINEKYD graduates, adults, who were at one time a part of our creative arts program, will be coming back, and we'll be sharing with them some video highlights of their careers as kids here, part of the organization. And along the way, we've got some special video surprises. You know, in addition to the dancing and the music and the fun, one of the things that goes into the marathon cable cast are the premiere presentations of music videos. And in a couple minutes, we're going to share with you the second of the 1986 collection. And what happens is boys and girls who are involved in our two programs, Tyro, for youngsters 7 to 11 years of age, and Track involves students from 12 to 18 years of age, create music videos not at all unlike the kinds of things that appear here on the Comcast network as part of their MTV channel. And our kids work for several months, first in selecting a song, then in choreographing, and then deciding how they're going to script and shoot and edit and arrange their locations. And this year, for the very first time, if you can imagine it, our kids created 16 different music videos, and we'll be bringing one per hour to you. And as I said, the whole purpose of this operation is to generate revenue. And the number that you see on your screen, 6594696, is your link with today's programming. What we'd like you to do is to pick up the phone and give us a call if you are not sponsoring one of the dancers on the floor, and if you'd like to do something to make a program like this a viable part of the lives of a lot of kids, it's easy to do. Just simply pick up the phone and call us at 6594696, and your pledge.
Mommy had a little baby that's asleep. He's just a little plaything. Why not wake him up? Cute, cute little baby. Little. Now he's coming to me. Crawl across the kitchen floor. Baby, baby, please let me hold him. I wanna make him pay. He's just a plaything. We wanna make him stay up all night. Yeah, we do. From a bottle, sit and eat. From a plate, cute, cute, like a button. Don't you wanna make him stay up late?
You're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. That's okay, let's see how you do it. Put up your dues, let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Come on, brother, come on, you don't fight fair. That's okay, see if I can knock me down, it's all in vain. I get right back on my feet again. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
All night long, and the play. Woo! All night long, little baby goes hot. All night long, I know you wanna leave me. Why don't we pretend? There you go, little man. Cute, cute, why not? Let it not wake up, baby, baby, please let me hold him. I wanna make him stay up all night. Sister, sister, he's just a plaything. We wanna make him stay up all night. Here we go. All night long. Sit, sit. circumstance to show here only the need for us to believe again. There is a time, temptations on the run. Dreamer, you've had your way, soldier, you've had your day in the sun. Now it's time, oh it's time for us to begin again. La bella, only our love will remain. La bella, close to the truth once again. There comes a time, when you must find your way. Vega has made his bed wrapped in a silver gold and gray. Now it's time, yes it's time for us to believe again. La bella, only our love will remain. La bella, close to the truth once again. La bella, only our love will remain. La bella, close to the truth once again. Standing so close to you, love possibility to change our destiny. I see it perfectly, moving so naturally. Nothing can stand in our way. La bella, only our love will remain. La bella, close to the truth once again. La bella, only our love will remain. La bella, close to the truth.
Well, well, well. What a boogieing group we have out here. Now, this next song is dedicated to Tom Trudgeon, and he told me to say this.
Flew in from Miami Beach, BUAC. Didn't get to bed last night. On the way to paperback was on my knee. Man, I had a dreadful flight. I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the USSR. Been away so long, I hardly knew the place. Gee, it's good to be back home. Leave it till tomorrow to unpack my case. Honey, disconnect the phone. I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back in the US, back in the US, back in the USSR. Well, the great girls really knocked me out. They leave the West behind. And Moscow girls make me sing and shout. That Georgia's always on my mind. Oh, come on! Hey, I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the USSR. Well, the great girls really knocked me out. They leave the West behind. And Moscow girls make me sing and shout. That Georgia's always on my mind. Oh, show me round the snow big mountains way down south. Take me to your daddy's.
Some of the CINEKYD video productions, one of the top series that we've produced here for the last couple years, something called Phantomos. We'll start the tape now and share with you a few of the highlights from our action-adventure series, Phantomos, and then during the course of the day give you a chance to meet some of the young people who are a part of that series.
Does Adam come before or after Adams?
Before.
Does Brown come before or after Brenner?
After.
Does Carter come before or after Clark?
Before. You sure don't spell very well.
You don't type very well either.
I'm in college prep in personal typing and I'm getting a D.
I would have never guessed.
Oh, good. You're almost done. Here are some more. Something the matter, Chip?
I was just thinking that what Buddy said that something might happen to him.
Why?
I stopped over at his house on the way here. His mother said she hasn't seen him since yesterday.
Jessica, that's the man that...
Yes, Marion. He is the man who abducted you. Now, Marion, I want you to listen carefully. For some time now, I've suspected a group of people in our company who have been very dishonest. And it's taken a while, but Harold Dawes has finally infiltrated their organization.
Miss Mallory asked me to find out what was going on within her company. And those same people, unfortunately, found out what you were doing and ordered you silenced. Now, I can understand you not believing me, but had you not escaped, I would have brought you here.
I find that hard to believe. I guess you better tell her then.
You don't believe me, Miss Craig?
Why should I?
Because I'm a police officer. I'm working undercover.
back. This is the 1986 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. And you've just seen highlights from CINEKYD's series, Phantomos. With me now in the studio is one of the members of our production team and one of the creators of the rock video that got off to a rocky start at the beginning of this hour, Mr. Harry Elfont. Harry, what I'd like to start with is a very basic question. Where do you go to school?
Lower Moreland Senior High School.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior now.
What are you going to do next year?
I don't know, I got into NYU, so I might go there, but I'm waiting to hear from USC. I got put on a waiting list there, so I'll see for the film program.
Communications for you is more than a hobby then?
Yeah, will be a profession.
What in particular? Do you have a goal? Is it feature films or news or what?
Yeah, mostly feature films, directing.
What have you done in addition perhaps to what you've been doing at CINEKYD? What kinds of involvement have you had in the world of communication?
Well, I do things at home with the tape decks. We have tape decks at home that I can edit crude things with, and I just use the cameras around there. I do some stuff at school for school activities. I tape it, and I'm doing slideshows and things like that for the senior class.
What are the kinds of things that appeal to you as subject matter for your efforts?
No, nothing in particular. Anything that would hold the interest of people. Something, just something about people, usually.
When did you first realize that this was the kind of thing that you enjoyed?
Probably around 8th grade, 7th grade.
Was there any one event in particular that was a turn-on for you, or?
I don't know, I think I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark and then saw how they made it. And it just seemed very appealing to me. We had always had a movie camera around the house, and I always found it fun. But then I saw you could make a real living out of it, and I kind of like the idea of that. And now I know more about it, and it's just very appealing.
What are the kinds of things, especially during the past year or so, that you've been doing here at CINEKYD?
Oh, well, I made a commercial for the radio station that has a show on, and I'm in the middle of making a show on Alfred Hitchcock. We're using clips from his movies and then describing them, and the music video. That's about it.
What brought you to the Hitchcock project?
Oh, well, I love Hitchcock's movies. He's just the master of suspense. So I just thought I should do a show on Hitchcock to, bring more about him into the public eye.
Is that the kind of thing that you think you might be interested in doing?
Probably, yeah. Something visual. I like images.
So actually making the medium part of the message.
Right, right.
What other hobbies do you have?
Music. I play the trumpet and sing and a little piano, but not seriously.
Are you ready to leave and go off to school? Are you mentally prepared for the big adjustment?
I think so, hopefully. I don't know, New York City, it's a far cry from Huntington Valley, but we'll see.
That's wonderful. We've been talking with one of the members of the student organization, Mr. Harry Elfont, and now we're going to take you across the hallway to the Roger L. Gordon Audion with the 1986 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. Continue.
She's been by me, she got a cramp. He went by me, got me so damn. I saved her life, she nearly drowned. He showed up, splashing around. Summer sun, something's begun. Right up the summer nights. Tell me more, beats put up a fight. Wonder what she's doing now. Summer dreams ripped at seams, but those summer
This was tough. And we have the winners. The best guy is Mark Miller, and the best girl is Scott Wackler.
Rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. We don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll will always be our ticket to the end. If it goes down in history, just you wait, my friend. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Hey! Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. So come on, everybody rock. Everybody rock. Everybody rock. Everybody rock. Come on, everybody rock. Now everybody rock and roll. Everybody rock and roll.
Welcome back. This is CINEKYD's 1986 Dance Marathon, and as you have seen, our young people are really moving. With me in the studio now is a very special celebrity guest. Probably one of the highlights of this year's television experience is having a gentleman with such a prestigious background, an individual who is known as a star of stage and screen, and the personality who during the last year and a half has reemerged on the public scene. He is known simply as Fernando. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, you did, my darling.
What do you do for a living?
Well, darling, you know, I make movies. Now, I have to admit myself, darling, not great movies, but I do make movies.
What kind of movies?
Well, my darling, usually they have something to do with the sea, since I used to live near the sea. And, well, lately I've just been doing my personal talk show, Fernando's Hideaway.
No, and how's that doing?
Oh, it's absolutely marvelous. We've had some marvelous, marvelous guests, you know. We've had Mr. T, Hulk Hogan. You know, it's just been marvelous for me these past few years.
Do you like doing a talk show?
Oh, it's a marvelous thing to do because, you see, you get to know people better. You know, it's just an amazing feeling to talk to these famous people and see how they live.
You are married to a celebrity, is that correct?
Yes, my darling, Miss Esther Williams, and she's a marvelous, marvelous lady.
She swims a lot, too. Is that correct?
Yes, I noticed that. You know, it was strange.
It's hard not to notice, isn't it?
Yes,
She's in the water a great deal.
But, you know, Esther's getting on in years, and she gets, you know, fat.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't seen her in a long time. How is she? Is she well?
Oh, yeah, she's well, you know, but, you know, she has problems in the pool, you know, the arthritis and all.
No, I guess. Do you swim also?
No, my darling, I never go near the water, I tell you.
Really? You're not interested in doing anything that involves underwater epics or things of that nature?
Well, no, darling, it's just that the oil in my hair, you know, it gets in the water and pollutes it and all, you know.
That would create a problem. What's the big project that you're involved in? Do you have something exciting coming up? Are you working on a new film or?
Well, darling, recently I released a smash hit, You Look Marvelous, you know, and it sold a few copies here and there.
No kidding. Did you make a lot of money?
Oh yes, darling, you know, I bought a nice new house in Beverly Hills. It's absolutely marvelous.
Do you travel all over the world?
Well, you know, times being what they are, I sometimes go back to Spain, you know, see Daddy and Mommy.
Was it a tremendous cultural adjustment for you to shift from life in Spain to life in the fast lane of Beverly Hills?
Well, no, I mean, you know, in Spain I rode a donkey. I mean, here I ride a 63 Mustang convertible.
It's about the same thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is, darling, yes.
Where else have your travels taken you? From your homeland in Spain, your home in Beverly Hills? Do you ever work in New York?
I worked in New York once. I did a Saturday Night Live episode, you know?
Oh, that must have been fun.
Yes, it was. You know, the people are all nice and all, but, you know, it's no place I'd ever like to go back to.
Really? You had unpleasant experiences?
Yes, you know, a man named Billy Crystal tried to imitate me.
Oh. I thought that was the sincerest form of flattery, when someone imitates you.
Well, it is, you know, but like, you know, how can I put it? It's a little embarrassing, you know, on live television and all.
Don't you feel that he did your character justice? Is that the problem?
Well, no, because you see, he portrays Fernando as a swinging bachelor, you know, and I'm not that type of guy.
How would you describe yourself then?
Oh, just a nice, homely man from Spain.
Fernando will be joining us a little bit later. This nice, homely man from Spain, a world celebrity, married to arthritic, aging, and apparently gaining in weight, Miss Esther Williams. All this and more as the CINEKYD Dance Marathon continues. But right now, we'd like to provide you with a little musical selection, and as we roll the tape, here's a look at the 1985 Dance Marathon collection. Very good.
Tim, wake up.
5 more minutes.
Wake up. Let's go. Mike, time to wake up.
fun and feeling groovy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. Hello lamppost, what you knowin'? I come to watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? Do it and do-do, feeling groovy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. I got no deeds to do, no promises to keep. I'm dappled and drowsy and ready to sleep. Let the morning time drop all its petals on me. Life, I love you, all is groovy.
1985 rock concert selection produced by the young people who are a part of the CINEKYD organization. And as I said at the start of this hour, at the beginning of each and every hour, we're going to share with you some of the highlights of this year's collection of original musical masterpieces done by boys and girls who are part of both the Tyro and the track programs here at CINEKYD. And throughout the course of the day, we'll share with you some of the classic videos that are indeed produced by the young people who are a part of the CINEKYD organization as we celebrate our 10th birthday, 1976 to 1986, and bring you 16 hours of music, videos, interviews, entertainment from now until midnight, right here on the Comcast cable network. So stay with us and be a part of this joyous celebration. With me in the studio right now is yet another member of the CINEKYD student body, Miss Tasha Kelly. Would you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where do you go to school?
I go to Central High School in Philadelphia.
What grade are you in?
10th.
What brought you to CINEKYD in the first place?
Well, for a few years I've been looking for a place to be with other kids doing filming. I wanted to get into filming, and I hadn't been able to find any programs at PCA, Philadelphia College of Art, or more. They didn't seem to want to do that for younger kids, kids under 18. And my mother happened to hear it on the radio once, and she told me about it, asked for some literature, and here I am.
What are the kinds of things that you've been doing since you became involved?
Here? Or
Yes.
I've been on TV Tech, which is the group that films the show Phantomos, and I have been working mic. I've been getting a chance to use the camera, both handheld and on the tripod, and I've been learning a lot. I've been learning how to use the lights, what lights go in what fixtures, and just generally a lot of technology.
Did you find it overwhelming when you started, or did it come pretty easily for you?
Well, the first few times that I was here, it was a little tough because it was basic. You had to get right on the camera and start off without any knowledge, and they just told you once what to do, and that was it. So I was a little overwhelmed, but I guess a few weeks into it I started to relax, and I got more chances to do more things, and it just generally came to me, and now I'm pretty comfortable.
How did you make out in terms of working with some of the kids, let's say those who had been here for a little longer than you? Do you find that most of your colleagues at CINEKYD are helpful and supportive?
Yes, very helpful, very supportive. The guys on my crew, along with a few other girls on the crew, are extremely friendly and laid back, and I had no trouble fitting in that way. I felt a little sorry that I hadn't discovered it earlier, because apparently most of these people have been here for years and years, and everyone is just a big happy family, you know. But they've helped me tremendously, you know, learning how to use things. They don't look down at me when I say, how do you do this? I'm not sure. They very quickly step to my aid, and it's been a gratifying experience.
Is this something that you would consider as career preparation? Are you interested in working in this field?
Yes, very interested. Right now I'm planning to go to NYU for undergraduate school, and I've been thinking about that for about a year, so I intend to go on and do some kind of work behind the camera with filmmaking, preferably feature films.
Okay, that was my next question, whether or not you had focused your goal.
Yeah.
And indeed, for the benefit of those of our audience who may not be completely aware of all of the opportunities in news and reporting and television and what have you, and of course feature film work itself. But that's where you'd like to focus your energies if it's possible.
Definitely. I don't know why, just one day I think I saw a few good movies on the VCR that just blew me away, and I realized this is the only place that I can find creative outlet. I wouldn't want to be an actor. I wouldn't want to be just a minute sound person. I would want to do something such as directing, something on a grand scale. I know it would take a long time, but I want to be in control of the situation, maybe write, do something like that, create, just generally on a very large, expensive scale.
Do you feel that you're going to have to handle all of the production assignments up front so that you would know how to direct and would have a greater understanding in terms of what a cinematographer or a lighting technician is going to have to deal with?
Well, yes, I'm going to have to. I figure it's going to be very hard to break into the whole business in the first place, and I believe I'm going to have to work very hard in school and learn all aspects first before I even consider being able to become an assistant director or anything. I mean, I'm going to take anything they give me at first, but I intend to make it one day.
I'm sure you will. Miss Tasha Kelly, who is a member of the CINEKYD student body, member of our track program. If you're between the ages of 12 and 18 and you are interested in working in the field of communication, television, radio, motion pictures, special effects, photography, any of the areas of the creative process called communications, then this is the place for you. It's called CINEKYD. And some of the young people who are part of that production team are now continuing in their second hour of this 16-hour marathon. Join me as we join them across the hallway in the Roger L. Gordon Audion for the essence of the dance marathon.
Very good.
We're going for a triple shot now. Ready?
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind.
Welcome to Rusty's Playhouse. Rusty, feed your fish.
It's goddamn, Mr. Mike. Hey, guys.
Hi, Rusty. Rusty, would you feed us?
Sure. Mr. Froggy. Jaws 1. Mr. Ducky. Turtle Man. Jaws 2.
Hey, this food stinks.
Well, then don't eat it.
Oh, Rusty.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I really needed that.
Anytime. Hey, Rusty.
Yeah?
Can I borrow some money?
You want to borrow money? I wish I had $5.
And I am here to grant that wish.
Oh, magic lady.
Yes, it is.
Ah, so you're gonna grant my wish.
Yes, I am.
Great. Where's $5?
That's not how it works, Rusty.
How does it work?
I'm going to grant your wish, but I am not going to give you $5.
You're gonna grant my wish, but you're not gonna give me $5.
Now you've got it.
I don't get it, and I don't get my $5.
But I did grant your wish.
I know who that is. Come on in, Stinky. What do you say? What's up?
Jeez, this place is a dump.
Well, I don't think so. Think each other home? Yeah, if you're a river rat. Well, I'm sure you didn't stop by to discuss my interior decorating, so what's on your mind?
How'd you like to make a little deal?
Oh, what kind of thing?
See these?
It's a pretty nice watch.
Nice. This watch is more than nice. You see, this here watch sells for about $1,000. But since you're my friend, you can have it for only $5.
That's a great deal, but there's one problem.
What's that?
I don't think I have $5.
Oh, well, that's okay.
I gotta go anyway. But you wanna stay and stick around?
No, catch you later.
See ya. I wonder when Cecil B. Spielberg's coming over.
Well, Rusty, here I am, Cecil B. Spielberg.
Cess.
Got a new movie to show you today.
Yeah, what's this one?
Well, this one is a brand new superhero movie. Best one ever made.
Do you appear in this?
No, I never appear on camera.
Huh?
Well, as you know, with all my movies, I edited it, produced it, I directed it, I even put all the music into it. All of it.
Don't they have people who do that sort of thing?
Well, my funding gets up. I'll have people to do that for me. Well, I'll show it to you right on this wall.
Our army is gonna take over the world. Not if I can help it. Oh no, the bearded Avenger. Let's get him. Oh no, it's 2 against 1. I better duck. Fire! The bearded Avenger, having disposed of the villains, exit stage right. Oh no, you're back. Yeah, we're back. Get him, guys. No. These guys are out cold. Now, the bearded Avenger, now redisposing of the villains, will now take a nap. Ha ha, bearded Avenger, fooled you, and now I've got you. Oof, oh. You'll never get away with it. Let's see how you like this. Oof, oh. And this. Oof, oh. And this. Oof, oh. On guard. Okay. What? Oof. Oh. Bullets cannot hurt me. And now, Mr. Bad Guy, Villain General, I'll finish you for good. The bearded Avenger, having redisposed of the villains, exit stage right. My hero! The end.
Well, what do you think?
It's undescribable.
I know what you're thinking. Academy Award winner, right?
You say so.
Well, I have to be going now. I have to make a few changes in the movie. But I'll see you later. See you at the Oscars.
See you, Seth.
Rusty, supper time.
Bye, Mother.
Hello there, welcome back. As we conclude the second hour of the 1986 CINEKYD Dance Marathon, beside me, provided by Pennywise Pets, is a lovely bird cage. You see this? Isn't this something? Now let me tell you, we're going to give this bird cage to the first person who calls our number 659-4696 and makes a pledge of $20. If you donate $20 to CINEKYD, and of course if you have a parakeet or a canary or something like that, then what we're going to do is provide you with this lovely bird cage that has been gifted to us by our friends at Pennywise Pets. Coming up in the next hour, more rock videos as we share with you the best of the 1986 CINEKYD rock concerts, some clips from some of our old films, and a visit with the first and foremost of CINEKYD's alumni. All this and more as the 1986 CINEKYD Dance Marathon continues.
Okay, no? Okay.
Not. Hello there. Hello. This is marvelous. This is live television for 16 hours. Whoopee! You're watching the 1986 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. And what we'd like you to do, if you're not already sponsoring somebody who is out on the dance floor, is to give us a call at 659-4696, and what we'd like to do is involve you in this activity. The purpose of the Dance Marathon is to provide an opportunity for our young people to generate revenue and actually support their own programs. And much of what occurs here at CINEKYD, of course, is in the field of television and radio. And during the course of each hour, we'll be sharing with you clips from the various productions that have been mounted by youngsters who range in age from 7 to 18 years. And along the way, we will also intercut to the Odeon, where the actual marathon itself is taking place. And all of this will continue live. This is happening as you see it, believe it or not, from now until midnight. And none of us, by any stretch of the imagination, with the exception of Fernando, are true professionals. We are struggling amateurs attempting to stay on the air and focus attention on the fact that there are about 125 boys and girls from neighboring communities who are, at this moment, members of the CINEKYD organization. And they are youngsters in elementary, junior, and senior high schools. And we have come to believe during the 10 years that CINEKYD has been in existence that this kind of activity is very important. It gives kids an opportunity to use their creative abilities and to become involved with each other and with a group of very caring adults. This has, in a very interesting way, become a kind of a family operation. And during the first hour, we heard from one of our students, John Bethard, and then a few minutes later from his father, who happens to be the treasurer of the Board of Trustees. Interestingly, today, there are many Clarks on campus. I am stuck, as it were, in the studio for much of this glorious day and night, and I'm delighted that my daughter is dancing and earning money in the Odeon itself. And with me in the studio is my father, who not too terribly long ago got roped out of retirement and came aboard to serve as a completely unpaid and overworked office manager. I haven't been over in the office. Is everything quiet, or
No, we're working hard.
are there some parents over there too?
There are some parents who are helping us get the brochures ready. And I would expect we'll probably have enough of them by today to mail out.
Is the noise filtering over into there, or is it pretty quiet where you are?
It's very quiet. We don't hear any noise of the dance.
We converted what used to be a garage and a lawnmower repair shop about a year ago into a rather lovely office complex, and this is the first year since we've done this, and I think most of the parents are very happy about this, that we have a lounge for parents, and they come in, and as Dad said, they're helping to prepare brochures and things like that. And of course the nice thing is that the campus has a closed circuit system, so they can watch the marathon, but the noise level is absolutely incredible. This is not big band music. Although later this evening, we're actually going to bring you some live entertainment. And hopefully you will stay with us until midnight. Is there any coffee over there? Are we feeding them?
We have coffee and buns. Everybody's having fun, enjoying themselves, including your mother.
Okay. As you can see, this is a very, very mellow kind of an activity. And right now, we'd like to share with you what the kids really do in addition to everything else. And dancing, I'm going to glance down here because there are 16 of them, and it's very difficult to remember all of the titles. This one, don't start the tape yet, this one is called The Rainbow Connection. You're really going to love this. This was created by Boys and Girls in our Tyro program under the direction of one of the graduate assistants placed here by Temple University, Mrs. Lois Wexler. It's a beautiful presentation built around one of the very famous Muppet songs. Now we'll start the tape, and we're going to provide you with a glimpse of our kids doing their version of The Rainbow Connection. Let's watch.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lover, the dreamer, and me. All of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic. sailor. The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Can't feel his disease come together right now over me.
All right, we have James Brown now. I want to see really good dancers here. Let's start dancing. James Brown, let's go.
Let's go, let's go. It's James
Brown, he's coming. He's going to be here in a few minutes.
to share with you something very, very special. Here from the past, a clip from one of the greatest of all CINEKYD productions. It's a story that surrounds the mysterious disappearance of a child many years before. He is raised in the jungle, and he becomes a creature of the wild, a Simba, the wildling. Let's start the tape now as we get ready to watch the highlights of one of CINEKYD's best motion pictures, Simba, the wildling.
Peter, who's down at the creek? We're wrestling in the water, down by the sand where the water is. Yeah, the creek.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Well, he stole my gun, and then we were fighting in the water.
Sure, all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Where did this happen?
Down at the creek.
Oh, wait.
Right down where the sand is.
Well, what did he look like? Where was it at?
As a boy, and it was right down at the creek.
Correct.
No, he was down at the creek.
You sure you're all right?
I'm coming with you.
You can't go after him. Look what just happened to Peter. No, you gotta stay here. Gotta let them take care of you. Don't be foolish. Now
I'm coming
look,
with you.
see what just happened to Peter?
I'm going with you.
No, you're staying here. Now come on, you just
Go
saw
by
what happened
myself.
to Peter. Now just stay, hey guys.
I'll go by myself. What you got from us, boy? I'm going with her. I'll stay with you.
Let's say about an hour. Okay.
You shut up.
Shut up, you big sissy. Be quiet. You're gonna hear. You guys are useless. I hear him coming, big time.
Must be getting close, man. Maybe you're right.
Go now. Captured in Castorious ambush, Professor Lindley and Mary Beth Hopkins are to be eliminated. Jacobs and Devine tie them together, and Lombard takes care of the rest. Look, they're coming around.
auspicious beginning, as it were, I'd like to introduce the president, the coordinator of the CINEKYD Alumni Association, and a young woman who will serve as our co-host during much of today's dance marathon, and a very dear friend of mine and CINEKYD's, Miss Carol Conrad. Welcome home.
Thanks, Mr. Clark. It's certainly good to be home again.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? Essentially, this is a very special event for Carol because, among other things, the concept of the dance marathon really started with you. Do you remember bringing the idea up many years ago?
I certainly do. I think it was in 1979.
Right.
And it was another young lady, Julie Pipple, and myself who sat down and originally conceived of the idea, and everyone thought it was a pretty crazy idea then. And of course then we didn't have the luxury of going out over cable to the viewing audience out there in the community, or even to the radio audience, which I understand we cut to some radio broadcasts too today. So the thing has really grown from the original marathon.
What was it, beyond the fact that it would be a great social activity and things of this nature, what inspired you way back 7 years ago to create an activity like this? What did you think would be the advantage?
Well, I think Julie and I, when we first sat down, thought it would be a fun activity for kids to get involved in. And at that time, we were also involved in an organization called CineStar, which was the governing board from the students' point of view for CINEKYD, and realizing that it is a nonprofit organization and tuition doesn't often cover the whole amount of the expenses of CINEKYD running an operation like this, we needed to come up with an idea to generate some more funds. And a dance marathon was a really fun way of doing that.
If indeed the dance marathon has continued as one of the most popular elements of CINEKYD's program, running a close second, or maybe even tied, is of course the experience of making films, video productions. We had an opportunity to witness your escapades in the deep, dark denizen of the jungle. When you look at this program now, what do you think, seriously?
I have a lot of good memories, Mr. Clark, going back as far as when I was in 5th grade when I started with the program up to today. It's still, I think, the world's biggest clubhouse here on Tarwood Road. It's a place where, bottom line, kids can have fun meeting other kids and doing something that's in everyone's dreams. I think down deep, everyone's a ham somewhere. And CINEKYD was the place that you could be a ham and get your face on camera and do a lot of fun things that you usually only see out in Hollywood or on the films at a movie theater.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing now. You've gone through college and certainly distinguished yourself there. And what are you doing professionally?
Well, I was a marketing major in college, Mr. Clark, and I went on to get a job with Bella, Pennsylvania as an account executive in their Bala Cynwyd office.
Did anything that you did here within CINEKYD help you in achieving your current goals?
Without a doubt, I guess one of the biggest things that CINEKYD helped me was bringing me out of my shell, learning how to present myself in front of a camera, in front of others, and also taking the leadership initiative. CINEKYD gives every student a chance to find what their talent is and be a leader in whatever that talent was, whether it's acting, whether it's operating a camera, writing a newspaper article. You find what you do well, and you get to feel good and gain confidence in doing what you do well, and take a little bit of initiative and leadership. And I think that's carried on, and it really helped me. My experiences here in CINEKYD helped me find out what I did well and pursue those things, and also helped me practice being a leader. And certainly that's something in the business world that managers are looking for, people that know what their strengths and weaknesses are and that can be leaders and self-motivating.
Why do you think, and certainly it was an observation that came from you and many of our graduates who go on to college and then meet young people from all over the country, that there are not programs like this in greater numbers? CINEKYD is still unique. We can use that adjective without any reservations.
I think because there's only one Mr. Clark in the whole world, it's taken for the viewing audience's purposes. This program, when I started in it, was in your basement, And I don't know a whole lot of people that would open up their homes to 40 kids every week, go through the exercises of preparing, giving up a whole lot of time to get this thing going and keep it going, and to organize a dance marathon all day Saturday. And in fact, every day of the week, because CINEKYD's something now that's 7 days a week. It's an operation that has to keep going, and I guess it's a tribute to you that it's kept going. Also a tribute to the kids that are
Absolutely.
the spirit of CINEKYD, really, what keeps it ongoing and continuous.
We're going to join with some of those young people now as we return to where the action is at this moment. And Carol will be joining us later this hour and throughout the course of the event. But let's watch and see what's happening in the Roger L. Gordon Audion as the 1986 CINEKYD Dance Marathon continues.
Yellow Gorilla! All right, the next song, Tom, please. All right, guys. That was cool. Okay, and we have no more prizes. All right, here comes a really groovy song, guys. Swell.
Would you believe, here's our latest report directly off of the CINEKYD computer system. Our young people have raised $737.62. Where the 62 cents came from, $737.62 here at 10:30 in the morning, and the goal is to reach $3,000 before midnight. And I suggest to you, if you'd like to become a part of this operation and to support these young people, that you give us a call right now at 659-4696 and make a pledge. Just simply make a contribution. If you like kids, and if you share the opinion of millions of American parents that young people should be provided with an opportunity to work and learn and share their talents in an atmosphere that is conducive to building character, then if you can spare $5 or $10 and you haven't sponsored one of our young people, call 659-4696, and during the course of the day we will acknowledge your contribution and say thank you on the air as we continue with the dance marathon. With me in the studio right now is one of the members of that student body, a long-time member of CINEKYD, Mr. Brian Schlorf. Brian, can you remember back to when you first started at CINEKYD?
Well, I started in 1978, and I believe that was the beginning of the Camp CINEKYD summer program. That's directed by Mr. Abbott.
Yep.
And
How old were you?
I was 8 years old at the time. And I got in at the start, and I was there, and it was, you know, I didn't think it was going to be a whole lot, but it really, for what we had then and what we produced, we did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Quite an effort.
What can you remember as an 8-year-old what there was that brought you to CINEKYD in the first place? Was it your family's decision? Was it something that you had heard about?
Well, I was looking for something to do, you know, during the summer because I had gone to summer camps and they just weren't for me. And my mom brought home a flyer from the June Fete, and I said, well, I'll give it a try. And I walked in here without ever being to the place before and just hopped right in.
You've been here for 8 years, and you're right, you literally started with the beginning of the summer program for younger students. What are the kinds of things that you've been involved with?
Well, recently I've gotten into the graphics crew to work on miniatures for a soon-to-be-released production, Odyssey Through Time. Hopefully we'll get that finished soon. It sounds
We're
like
all hoping that, yes.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a great production. And I've had a chance to, well, model miniature spaceships and do work on a small space colony that we will edit into the final shot.
What are the other things over the years? You've worked in a lot of areas.
Yes, I've done a lot in the scenic design crew, and that's building up all of these sets that are in the studio. And I've enjoyed
Including
that.
this one, right?
Yeah, I've enjoyed that for many years. And well, unfortunately, we just don't have the people to keep a program like that going. So I moved over to graphics, and it's just as interesting and just as much fun.
Along the way, you stopped on the other side of the camera once or twice.
Yes, I have been known to do a little bit of technical work in my career, and I enjoy that as well. It's nice to move around and get to try out different things, and you always learn something, and it can never hurt to learn. So.
Isn't it true that in order to create either a set or a miniature or special effect, that you've got to have some idea of what the capabilities of the camera and the other equipment are?
Well, yes, you do have to know a little bit about the camera because the camera only sees in 2 dimensions, and you can cover a lot of your mistakes that way and get away with stuff that is visually appealing, but on the camera it works very nicely.
Why have you limited your acting?
Well, I've just plain old run out of time. I have to keep myself tied down with school, and then sets are my true love, and so I've been here, you know, concentrating on those, and of course the miniatures needed to be built, and I've just exhausted my time.
But in those brief experiences when you appeared on camera, did you find the same sense of satisfaction?
Oh yes, it's wonderful being on camera and get to actually be a part of something, you know, it's very large and very grand, and then to run it back and see yourself and think to yourself that I did that, that was my contribution, and it's a great feeling.
What are you going to do when you graduate from school?
Well, I'd like to go on to an art college and because that's where my strongest interests are. And then from there I'd like to go to hopefully get a job as a designer at one of the large big 3 automakers.
All right, Mr. Brian Schlorf, a long-time member of the CINEKYD family, and we'd like to follow that rather interesting conversation by sharing with you a 1985 rock concert selection produced by the kids. The song is In the Air Tonight, and we're going to start the tape and remind you that this is one of the videos that was created last year by our kids. Let's watch.